welcome to our live discussion, the Itty Bitty Nerdy Committee. I'm Table.
I'm Red.
And it is I, Shino Brando.
And here we discuss news from comics, video games, movies, and more from all aspects of the Nerdiverse. I'm going to start us off, and we're going to start with point number 1, news on Captain Marvel 2, or The Marvels, as the name was announced a while back. We already know that it's coming out November 11th, 2022, so we'll be waiting a millennia and a half. But Brie Larson has announced that she is officially filming for The Marvels because she's in part reducing her YouTube content, so I guess we'll miss her there, but for a good cause. And admittedly, the news we have is so. We know that Miss Marvel will likely be at least sort of involved. Monica Rambeau from WandaVision is going to be involved. The release date on Miss Marvel is kind of fluctuating. It's supposed to come out this year sometime, but theoretically speaking, it might end up in early 2022. But I guess at least they've got all the way till November to get it out.
So, to jump in on that, Disney had their yearly call, their financial call, and a whole bunch of press was allowed to listen in on it. So not only has Disney Plus exceeded expectations again,
no shit, yeah,
but they didn't even mention that that Ms. Marvel was coming out in what will be Q1 2022, which is the same time frame that the Eternals comes out, which it threw everybody off on Twitter. So they're like, Q1, no, it's financial years, not regular years. Try again.
Yeah, that's people are really easy to confuse about that kind of thing because it's stupid, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Damn, that's unfortunate. But okay.
As far as I'm concerned, all news on the Marvels is good news. I'm really, really excited. Samuel Jackson's making comments that, ooh, maybe I'll turn up in this one. And
he was confirmed.
Oh, was it? Nice.
Yeah. You'll be there. Yeah.
It's tricky to exclude Samuel L. Jackson these days, given how interconnected they've got everything. And also, he's the only person she knows.
True
like,
he's
met the others in 30-second conversation.
Only friend.
From 20-ish years, from 30 years ago.
Micheal, you haven't aged one bit.
Her other friend is fucking dead, and she's gonna hang out with her daughter, so...
That's a bit rough, yeah.
It is how it goes.
Yeah. Imagine... Oh, I cannot... Ooh, that conversation's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be hella rough. I'm thrilled.
So, it's gonna be... So where were you? I don't know. I was busy punching the California raisin with a shiny glove.
I was in the middle of a political conflict in space. Sorry.
He now no longer exists. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
This is for the best. I mean, presumably Eternals is going to set up the next biggest bad, but who knows?
I mean, Loki already did. It's just going to be like...
That's Kang over and over and over again, yeah.
The running theory is that Eternals will introduce how Kang was actually, also has been an Egyptian and now has been on Earth for a while. And just kind of been slumming about.
That'll be interesting.
He's been there. Yeah, he's been there.
And, Kang's presence means fingers crossed on the fucking Fantastic Four making sense soon.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, if you would like to hear our thoughts on such characters, maybe kick around our YouTube channel very, very soon by searching Nerd Crusade on YouTube.
Yeah, that's in the works. Coming. But, you know what's already here? My boy.
This BC boy?
Well, hello.
Hi, BC boy. You are our boy.
Yes.
Our boy. But my boy. This section will contain spoilers for Batman Urban Legends number 6. If that's not your cup of tea, Go stand in a corner for 5 minutes. My boy! My boy!
He gay!
I am absolutely thrilled. Tim Drake, the third Robin, temporarily Red Robin, back to Robin these days for reasons, has gone on one date that got interrupted by crime and will be going on a second date that hopefully won't be interrupted by crime with his old friend from the 90s comics, Bernard. This guy hasn't actually been in main continuity for well over a decade, but he's here. He's cute. They're both cute, and they're both at least a little gay. I'm really, really excited. Now, Tim's technically still in the questioning stages. He's like, I kind of want to figure this out with you. But historically speaking, Tim is not great at the whole emotions in response to relationships things. So this is perfectly standard.
He's not,
so
just
excited.
ask Stephanie.
No, he's got a long list of female love interests, in part because people were reading him as pretty gay, and various writers were like, no, look, straight man. And it failed. Spoilers.
Dude,
it
dude,
failed.
he changed his costume for Superboy when he died. That's love. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I have put this out in the universe. Cons a bottom.
Oh wow.
I mean, yeah,
And
I can't disagree.
in a perfect pair, well, Tim needs to be able to
control
lead
issues,
something.
that's
That's
all.
all I'm saying.
Aww.
That's what
I
it
am
means, but
so
okay.
happy. I am so happy. Obviously, there are a lot of responses from fans across the
Mostly
board on
Twitter.
this one. Mostly Twitter. There are cishet dude bros who are very upset. There's actually a fic on AO3 that got posted in the last 2 days called Timothy Doesn't Swing That Way.
Wow, how mad do you have to be? How mad do you have to be?
Some fucking guy is very distressed right now.
How
And
mad
my
do you
heart
have to be?
goes out to him, and I really hope he gets his head surgically removed from his ass sometime soon.
How mad do you have to be to start that when it's actual lore now? How do you fight against lore that's actually written? That makes no sense.
I'm being
So-
stupid. I don't know.
What the
This-
fuck?
Meanwhile, on Twitter, if you want to pick a fight with me on Twitter, don't. Because I'll come at you with some facts and you don't want to hear about it. But
Damn.
aside from that, somebody wanted to pick a fight that this isn't the first time they've made a character gay and then decided to bring up Iceman.
Man,
Cool.
really?
Hey.
Cool.
And all of his subtext? His
Hey,
gay subtext?
hey,
Cool.
just remove text from that word and you have Iceman. Stop.
Stop this. Behave yourself.
I am
True.
behaving. I haven't sworn at anybody yet.
Damn. He's like, I'm tame.
For those who never caught Iceman, the dude was super happy to move in with Peter Parker and Johnny Storm. Stop this.
Also, he dated a literal gender fluid person named Cloud.
So stop this.
And was never straight, let's be honest with ourselves.
He was super excited. He told the X-Men should fuck off. I'm moving with these two dudes. Peace. Like he literally left.
Gotta go.
And in news that I will elaborate, there are other people who are mad about it for sure. I'll tell you guys the sweet goss deets, but there are some
Well,
people who
spill that tea.
are stans of other characters in the Bat Fam who are peeved that it wasn't their favorite who got
Okay.
this recognition. But
Fine.
it's a win for all of us. One character getting canonization on being queer opens the door for more in the future, and 2, get fucked, Tim is super gay.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Too bad.
also,
I
Damn.
don't mean to be mean.
I
But me
do.
mean, it's fine.
Fuck around. Tim
Yeah.
Drake is bi as fuck. At least.
Yeah, he is. And like, to all the people who are like, why isn't it Damien and John Kent getting the confirmation? Those are children. Come on, man. Babies. Those are babies. Asexual babies. Don't be weird.
Yeah, I don't think Damien wants to touch anybody. Period.
No.
Unless that person just happens to be sword shaped. No.
Yeah, he doesn't come off like he has that kind of heat. Damien
Are
just
you
like
testing?
Go ahead.
I'm suggesting the only person that Damien wants to touch is one of the Wonder Twins when they go shape of a sword.
I argue he might also try to steal Katana's husband.
Yeah, he's a little fucking
Oh my
katana.
God.
Damien,
Yeah.
sword sexual is what he is.
Sword
Yo.
sexual.
Well, he doesn't have to be anything sexual. And yeah, canon by Nightwing would be great. It really, really would be great. But he's a bigger name character than Tim, which means there would be even more backlash from that, which means it's not going to happen for at least another few years, realistically, at least 5.
If
And
he
that
grows
sucks, but
up.
it's the case.
Whatever,
And,
man.
he's also got to get past the Rick Grayson stain before the buys even want him. That's a joke, I promise.
Hey, listen, while we're on the topic of Dick Grayson, if what was released on Twitter actually comes true for a December issue of Nightwing, I'm no longer reading Nightwing. But we will cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
It still has time to not be at the publishers and not be at the printing press and change.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it there.
You have now sparked something that I need to know. You
Mhm.
can't just leave me
We'll
on a note with
discuss this
that.
later.
Oh, I'll share later. Don't worry.
Okay,
Yeah.
dokes.
Just not for this show. But what I
Okey
will
That's my
do...
news for the week.
Excellent. So,
I'm very excited.
Elseworld... Sorry. Well, let's roll with it. Elsewhere in comics,
Mhm.
Tom Taylor... Funny enough, the dude writing the Nightwing comics, not a transition I meant to set up, but here we are.
I heard
is
someone call him
doing-
a bitch in a server earlier today.
Oh my God.
I do that on Twitter daily. Anyway. Batman meets Game of Thrones, y'all. Dark Knights of Steel.
Whack.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, so written by Tom Taylor, right? With art by Yasmin Putri. My apologies, that's not my first language. Dark Knights of Steel takes place in a DC medieval fantasy world where Batman isn't the only familiar resident. So Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, and Black Lightning at least all now will take place in a medieval setting.
I like how Harley Quinn's. She always squeezes herself in now. I like it.
She's the fourth pillar of the DC universe, I'm telling you.
The secret pillar.
There's
Yeah,
the
she just
Trinity and
squeezes
then
herself in.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's so weird, but okay, I accept it.
So
She's the fourth leg of the chair. Think about it like that.
exactly. So this is going to introduce all new origins for these versions of Batman, Superman, and all these characters. Tom Taylor has come out and said, for fans of shows like Game of Thrones and Critical Role, this is going to be for you.
Oh well, okay.
And when
The
one of the
man has-
variant covers is Superman with stats,
Yeah, I was gonna say a stat sheet.
Haha, stats. Which is absurd. Superman's stats should all be 20. That's how the man works.
this is true.
Quite literally,
He has a
Superman.
+5 and everything.
Yeah.
Bullshit. A +5 and he gets to roll an extra dice. That's how Superman's stats work.
Oh, 100%. So this is going to be a 12-issue miniseries, and if it continues any longer than that, then we'll get more news. But as of this point, it's only 12 issues. So from this December to next December, Dark Knights of Steel.
Okay.
It's very possible that we will cover Dark Knights of Steel #1 when it rears its medieval head. But,
Sure. I mean, Marvel did it with 1812. Why not? Let's do
it's
this.
true, and Marvel's 1812 is fucking amazing.
Yeah, let's do this.
But
Let's
that
go.
comes from the brainchild of Neil Gaiman, and that dude can do barely any wrong.
This is also true.
Tom Taylor also having the Injustice behind him, Nightwing behind him, Deceased behind him.
He knows how to write a fucking story.
He knows, and has also helped out in the writing of the Injustice animated film that's coming out very soon.
Oh. Now I'm
Yeah.
intrigued. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This has
So-
sparked interest into my ears.
Sparks joy, hey?
Yes.
We will have to wait and see how this all plays out. It's very possible that the L's, the Knights of the L table, I don't know. Listen,
House L. It's Game of Thrones
Ooh.
already exists in a house system for familial relationships. It's House L.
How the fuck is your stamina 16? That makes little sense.
Oh,
His
yeah, I've
stats
just seen
are
that too.
bullshit.
I don't know. Ask Lois
Come on,
Lane.
man.
Anyway, elsewhere in the
Aw.
Fucking Christ.
Ed, that's me. Hilarious.
No, it's not. Anyway, elsewhere in the fucking nerdyverse, we've got more casting for the show of Wednesday, a Netflix adaptation of the Addams Family.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute.
So
Oh, yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones will be playing Morticia. Now,
Okay.
the internet, little disappointed. Shino, who should Morticia be?
I don't know who.
The
What's her
girl
name?
from the original just grew up.
Oh.
Oh, Christina Ricci? Yeah, but no, she doesn't look like a Morticia. Not any which way. I'm sorry to say. I mean,
Morticia has really exaggerated features.
yeah, noble of you to say so, but nah, man, she doesn't look it. Christina Ricci face, her face is forever Wednesday Addams. I mean, come on. Come on.
Yeah, and with that comes the reveal of also her husband Gomez, who, give me a
Don't
second
tell
as
me
I pull up the casting.
Don't tell me that it's the guy on screen.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and I'm
It's the
not.
man on screen,
I
100%, 200%.
I don't like it. I don't like it. The wife doesn't like it. We're just sitting here like
Black.
that's. But I mean, like, if you want to be real about it, that's how he's supposed to look in his original format.
Really?
Yes.
The big question is, how much of a wife guy does this guy know how to be? Because that's one of Gomez's big traits. If he's a huge wife guy, he can look like whatever the fuck he wants. I'll let it go.
Well,
True.
he's gonna have to bring that heat, but I mean, by facial standards, I mean like that's like Gomez in print is supposed to be short and stocky and look like that.
Okay, fair enough. But then at the same time too, like I know this guy's voice too. Like I've heard him in multiple like different works. That's gonna be weird. Just him trying to be like seductive and sultry with
You have to
Catherine
think.
Zeta-Jones.
The thing is, they're gonna
Louise
be doing
Guzman.
it they're gonna be
Yeah.
doing it based on that again. I think it's original illustrations, man.
Yeah.
Where he was
Really?
pretty much like the fucking Quasimodo of the family, right? Like your questioning was how did this guy score that when he looks like that?
Shit, bro. The amount of writing that I'm gonna probably be intrigued to hear what he says.
Exactly. He's a lover boy. Gomez has always been a lover boy. Gomez Addams is the shit.
I understand that. I want to see how Luis Guzman does it though.
He will do it well. I've seen him in other stuff.
The
where
other
he's-
thing is,
Yeah.
with that, we have the casting of the titular Wednesday Addams, which is Jenna Ortega.
Okay.
The last thing they did was The Babysitter Killer Queen. Was it something
the
I
Netflix
watched?
movie?
I'm sure it's gonna be cool. I'm sure it is cool. Yeah,
Was that the Netflix movie or?
it
think
seems
so,
like
yeah.
it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
No release date has been announced for this project. What we do know is that it's further along in development. It's done by Tim Burton, which kind of hit and miss as of late.
Total miss for me. All right.
Because he's this shithead. Anyway.
Yep.
But yeah. One more piece of movie news that my co-host, Shino... Hold on to your butt.
What the fuck?
Here we go again.
Oh no. Where are we going?
Bitch.
Anyways, the Sonic movie, right? Is getting a sequel that we were well aware of. Not only in the post-credit scene from Sonic the First, but Idris Elba himself has gone on Twitter and gone, "Y'all, I'm playing Knuckles."
We're all gonna have to die. That's the only way to cleanse the world of this sin. Mr.
Funny
Elba,
thing-
why would you do this to us?
I will only accept this movie if Tails is played by Michael Cera. I'm done.
He is not.
that
I'm
would be-
sorry.
That would be so funny though.
So people on Twitter have decided that because Knuckles, like, in the grand scheme of video game characters that have kind of been black coated.
Mm.
Knuckles and Ganondorf for some reason made a list. I didn't make the list.
Ganondorf, fuck.
Just saying.
That's fucking funny, bro. Shit. Sorry. Sorry. Out of all people.
Put both of them on.
He's so stupid. The dude
I didn't
is
think I was
like-
gonna be able to get through that sentence. I know it. I knew it. I was trying to get all the way through it.
He is like olive green. He is nowhere near black people.
No, you know why? You know why? I bet you I know why someone put him on the list. It's because he has a black Air Force energy, and that's the only reason why. So was that stupid to be like, you know what?
Wow.
I can see this man going to the cookout, evil cookout, but it's a cookout.
Man, the dude's skin is
Yeah.
green. It's not even
Evil.
brown. It's green. Come on. Come on.
Listen, and there's a bad joke to be made about why some people believe that Knuckles should be able to say a very specific word in this movie that's going
Don't
to be
do
rated
it.
PG, mind you.
Don't
That
do
shit's a
it.
hashtag. That shit's a hashtag right now. Take that in.
Now, I thought of a dumb
English
joke,
people.
and I don't get to say these jokes, so I will I'll message it to my co-host in private. However, the information I will give to you is a very specific game. There's a specific minigame that only Knuckles gets to do by traveling into the ground.
Mhm.
For Gathers, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. You have caught us in the middle of a Sonic discussion. Oh my god.
Right.
Thank you for seeing this. We're sorry in advance
Welcome
for
to the
what you're about to
Crusade.
hear.
We promise you to bring you highbrow content. I swear to God.
Eyebrow.
Like Knuckles the Echidna.
I didn't see Sonic the First. I don't
Neither
plan on
have I.
seeing Sonic the Second.
Neither
It's just
have I. Neither have I.
hilarious news.
I
I've
mean,
seen Sonic the First.
so have
Other
I.
than the fact that they make Eggman an incel for some reason, it's fine.
He is an incel.
But
He's
at the
just
same
an
time,
incel in the movie, and it's fucking weird.
at the same time though, Jim Carrey playing Eggman, fucking phenomenal. Like honestly,
Kills the role they give him. It just doesn't feel like Robotnik, you know? I'm
Nope.
just like, who
No,
is this
fair.
fucking skinny dude?
Yeah,
Who
that's
are
definitely
you?
not the dude that would
Why
have a
would-
mean bean machine, you know?
no, of course,
No,
but the thing is, at the same time, like like okay, for all these comic book movies and video game stuff, you gotta
Uh-huh.
remember at the same time, it's literally Hollywood that's messing with it or the ideal of what the original portrayal should be. So
They
that's
fix
where
it
it's like,
full self.
exactly, yeah.
Every
So
single
But-
thing. Everything I've said for the past 5 minutes, just Chinos, just absolutely just.
There has never been a good video game movie in ever. Sonic will not change that. Sonic 2 will not change
I
that.
never said it was good. I just said it was all right.
And
I'm
this
not
movie
saying
better-
it's gonna be good. I'm
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's gonna be a wonderful trash fire to watch.
I suppose so, but I mean, I will only go see this if Tails is played by Michael Cera. I want this.
That can't happen though.
No, well, I don't want
Voice
this movie
for
then.
Damn.
I don't know who it is, but they've already got one.
Yeah.
It should be Michael Cera, only because.
Only just to hear his voice.
Yeah, because it's shit stupid anyways. Might as well.
That'd be so ridiculous.
So that's kind
I
of
know.
it for my news. I'm kind of awaiting a trailer for Sonic 2. Like,
No, you're not.
I
whole
want the
world's waiting for the
trailer. I'm
The
not gonna go
trailer-
see. I'm not gonna sit there for just about 2 hours to go see the Sonic movie. I just don't
the-
care enough.
The whole world's waiting to see a trailer for Spider-Man: No Way Home, and you're waiting for Sonic 2,
Two.
Knuckles the Echidna, and possible Michael Cera as Tails.
No, Knuckles the British Black Echidna. You got to think about that because it's Idris Elba.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be Australian, so I mean, an accent's an accent. But
How
yeah.
is he gonna pull that off? That's gonna be weird.
I mean, most people can't even tell the difference between New Zealand, Australia, and English.
that you're not wrong. You're not
So-
wrong. But interesting news though.
Thank
So-
you, Red, for bringing this horrible information to our attention.
You're welcome.
Yes, you've enriched my life. Thank you.
Knuckles is
You
now
know-
canonically black.
Why don't you enrich ours with some more movies featuring black actors?
Well, for me, my news starts very slow. So, do you have the stuff for Amazon's The Boys?
Oh,
We'll start with that. Then we escalate a bit higher here.
Oh, escalate. Okay.
Yeah, as we go along. That's the softest news out of all of them. We'll start with
Softest
that.
news you say.
Baby
Okay.
delicate news.
Yeah,
News
is
you
baby-
could rub on your face and it would not act.
exactly. This news is baby food. Yeah, exactly.
The description table.
Easy to digest.
Finger guns. Oh jeez.
Well, you start me off here, are you? Well, I can wait 2 more seconds.
Well, it's
it'll update.
Boys are up.
yeah.
There we go. All right. So nothing huge here, but the cast of Amazon Prime's The Boys shared some stuff, some images. Right there we have Supersonic, who, in comic book format, used to date Annie, who's also Starlight, which might be a problem for Huey because that's his girl right now, and she has some old history with this guy. Supersonic also happens to suffer from substance abuse, and so he had to seek help from the Avant-funded Global Wellness Center, which the Global Wellness Center is not a good place. And so I'm happy to see all this is coming together right now because shit's about to get really big and really bad soon. So,
Goddamn.
yeah. So if you haven't started watching The Boys, I suggest you guys do because that shit's fun. And like the first season was something, and the second season blew that out the water. And I'm pretty sure the third season will probably kill it too. So
Based
get
on the
ready
way
for that.
Amazon makes their shows and the way they're actually doing one of their other shows that switch for their location for question mark reasons. It's banger after banger after banger. Just
Yeah,
the more money this rakes in, the more money Amazon just hucks at
puts
it
into
by
it.
the
Yep.
barrel.
Yeah. So there's gonna be some big stuff happening, man. So, and I'm pretty sure like that their production is probably gonna be raised like really high right now. So I'm pretty sure like this third season is probably gonna look really really good. So, yeah, I'll give you more news as stuff comes along. I still haven't got a date yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear something. Okay.
They'll tell us
Ne-
eventually.
Exactly. Next news, we drop into the land of DC stuff. Throw it in.
Which DC stuff would you like?
Michael B. Jordan. It's
DC
small.
Jordan.
Okay.
Again, this one's a little bit of this one's baby food too, pretty easy for you to digest. But Michael B. Jordan's Superman project is no longer a movie.
Huh?
Oh.
It's
Sounds
now a
like-
limited series. It's a limited series on HBO Max.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
More than 2 hours. We're getting
Oh.
a limited series of
Oh.
Dalzad. Mm-hmm.
So more content and
More content.
If this is
mhm.
anything like the HBO series Watchmen,
We're getting a mini series here. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
shit. Okay.
I
That's
hope-
exciting.
Genuinely, I hope this is one season.
It's probably going to be one season. It said it's going to be just a limited series, so nothing outside this one season. No word on how many episodes yet. But it's going to be more than 2 hours. I'll tell you that much.
10, please 10.
It could be a full on season. Yeah. Again, Michael B. Jordan's handling the whole fucking thing, so I'm pretty sure they're giving him all the freedom and all the stuff he can have and take and go about his business because they need something in their house to kind of make up for what they did to Ray Fisher a
Yeah.
whole lot. Mm-hmm.
And we've said it before, we'll say it again. We fucking love self-contained stories that have an ending here. So if this is just one series, love it. Great to hear. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Tell us a good
exactly.
story and then stop before it gets bad.
That's right.
Mhm.
Don't, CW the arrow it.
Oh fuck!
It's
The
true.
arrow.
Don't live long enough to become the Flash.
Oh no.
Also true.
Hey, can I add just something before we jump to your next news?
Yeah, what's up?
It's DC related. Stargirl episode 1 was released. Or sorry,
Yes.
season 2 episode 1.
Yes.
And so says Jeff Johns, and as icky as that dude is, and he's hella fucking icky. It's getting like critically received really, really well.
All right. Okay.
We have been told that it's going to be darker than episode 1 of the first season, which was just death after death after death after death. So,
Jesus Christ.
okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, the
That's not
CW's now
actually-
gone to depressing.
That's not actually the only good Stargirl news, though. Apparently, the Stargirl Spring Break special comic that came out, I think, in the last month or so. Apparently, that was really, really good. So, if you're particularly good in reference to people who are fans of Young Justice from the '90s, which I am, so if that's up your alley, go check it out.
Stargirl for fifth pillar of DC.
Fucking Christ.
She deserves it. She's got
No,
the
thank
staff.
you. No, thank you. As much as I like Courtney, that means
My
Jeff
first
Johns
name.
gets his fingies and other things, and no, thank you.
No,
That's
I
fair.
hear
Actually,
ya,
you need to
I
stop
hear
him
ya.
right now.
Red right now, I'm
Sorry.
just holding gun to Jeff Johns. Fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
Get out.
do not touch. Like,
Stop. You have
You.
your things. Stay there, please.
You,
exactly.
You, out.
Yeah.
You stay in your lane. Stop.
Yeah. You do your thing and then leave.
You've
Like,
got your show that's based on your characters and this, that, and the other thing. Stay.
yeah, exactly.
It's at the point where Jeff Johns walked into like a whole table reading, and he's just like he puts his 2 cents in, and everybody looks up at him like, "Shut up, man."
Yeah.
No.
Nobody has to.
No. Go stand in the corner. You did wrong. Stop.
Yeah, like
Oh, jeez.
go home.
Go to the idiot chair. Go home.
What do we still pay you?
My
We
dude's
still
the
pay
last
you?
dude on
We
Earth.
still
That,
pay-
my dude's the last dude on Earth to wear a dunce cap.
Oh my god.
Well,
Jesus.
in more DC news,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So some may know him as Miguel Diaz, the karate prodigy of Johnny Lawrence in the hit series Cobra Kai. Xolo Mariduena has been cast as DC's Blue Beetle in an upcoming project.
Sick.
So with
Hell
Jordan's,
yeah.
with Michael B. Jordan's, Static Shock project coming up, and
Mhm.
them doing Blue Beetle now. One wonders if a Young Justice is on the horizon.
Don't fucking tease me like this, okay? Because I will. I will fucking tune in like a motherfucker.
I wonder.
If I get my Static Boy and I get the Blue Beetle and they
I
do
wonder.
Blue Beetle nicely, my guy.
Things are looking that way, kinda. So with a Batgirl Batgirl running around now too. And, I mean, I don't know. Looks like things are, could be happening, right? So
Like, Marvel's going to beat them to the Young Avengers punch because, of course, they are. But
Yeah.
if they come out of the water and go, hey, fuck what you heard, Young Justice.
oh yeah, dude. The moment you throw a Young Justice team together, and you throw some some names in there that people remember, like a Robin and a Nightwing or so, people will watch it. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, if they just... I've got a low bar for DC movies at this point in time.
As you should.
Fair enough.
If
Yes.
you come at this project with the words Young Justice, I don't care who's on the team I'm seeing this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I will cry a single tear if it's more in line with the cartoon than the comics, and then I'll go see it anyway. That's how that will go.
Damn.
And now my last bit of news,
Uh-huh.
which is some hard news to take in.
Uh-huh.
This one's gonna hurt Table a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
So Sony is considering moving Venom, Let There Be Carnage, to either January or October of next year.
Wait,
Whoa.
what? That's a
I
huge
had heard
gap.
that it was moved just like the following week, but whoa.
Now they're talking about moving it to January because we're not sure if people are going to fill those theaters.
That's
Because of the variants.
Because of the, yes, you said it! You got it! The Backstreet
There's a
Boys
new
new tour
flavor.
Delta variant is on the loose. Tickets are being sold as we speak. Go get them.
a new flavor of panini has
Oh,
gone
yeah.
out.
Oh,
May
yeah, I
I?
can't wait to see
May
it.
I?
Yeah.
The Vegabus Panini?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Delta bus is banging. We're getting
Oh
everybody
my
sick
god,
now.
the reference. Holy shit. I hate that he pulled that from the fucking universe.
It was the deepest cut I think I've done. No, actually, it's not, but it's definitely
Holy
up there.
shit. It's one of
Delta
them.
bus is coming. Everybody dying. Better get your vaccine.
Or you gotta run it. No, I'm joking.
Exactly.
Anyways. That's
But yeah,
wild.
man.
That's a huge gap though. Like,
Yeah, man. I hate to say it, but like this may also affect Spider-Man No Way Home. So
Yeah.
like everybody fucking behave yourselves, and or else there's no pictures. Yeah, behave yourselves. So there's no pictures of Spider-Man.
No
More
moving pictures of
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, exactly.
You know, something interesting.
Mhm.
Even though this news is coming out about them moving the release date, there's been a couple of places reporting on Tom Hardy's commentaries on the film that they've actually got like schemes for what a third Venom movie would be like, assuming Let There Be Carnage sells well enough to fund a third one. So I'm wondering if they were trying to like hide the bad press that it's moving with better press about how it'll go.
Right. It seems that way because again, they're like Sony right now is so uncertain about putting anything out that like
Yeah,
that's
they
why we're
scared.
probably not getting a trailer of Spider-Man No Way Home just because of this.
Yeah.
So they
Coward
just
babies.
no exactly.
If I were a betting man,
Mm-hmm.
which let's be honest, I'm on Twitter, I am.
Mhm.
Because of what Disney has said about the way Shang-Chi is going to go, Shang-Chi and Free Guy are 100% coming to theaters, not Disney Plus, because of already signed agreements.
Yeah.
And because of the carryover from 20th Century Fox to Disney now, they have to honor it in theaters.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
not Bob Iger, some other dude that works at Disney, Chup Sakic or whatever,
Yeah.
was saying that Free Guy and Shang-Chi are the testing ground.
Yep. I mean,
That Black Widow
I'm kind of
was
jazzed.
Okay, both. We could do both. And then Scarlett Johansson said, "You shouldn't have done both."
On both, if you had rearranged or renegotiated my contract like we tried to do, but you didn't, so fuck you.
Oh shit.
And then
And
they
y'all
severed
lost-
ties with her and away she goes. So whatever.
And you lost a movie out of that too, so that's been scrapped.
Our Terror is fucking gone from the roster as of recently this week.
That
They've got
is
enough
out.
theme parks. Listen, the next movie is going to be the Epcot ball. I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
probably.
I can't wait for the movie of
Yeah.
I can't wait for the movie of It's a Small World After All.
Is there a Splash Mountain movie yet?
That's you might as well just tie it into Jungle Cruise. It's almost the same shit.
Stop.
Where's
Damn.
the Country Bear Jamboree movie? Oh wait.
Oh fuck!
Oh, holy shit.
Oh boy,
Cut that out.
zippity doo zippity day. Don't we can't watch that movie. That's a bad movie.
Hey Disney,
Um,
where's that movie?
Release the
No one wants to watch it. It's in the vault, the Disney vault that they never open.
release the Disney cut.
Don't stop.
No,
Look at
leave the
Disney. Yes, where's
cut
that?
where it- Leave it where it
But
is.
that's my news, y'all.
Oh man.
Fabulous.
Some wild news.
Beastie, have you got news for us today?
I absolutely do, but it depends on where we start. So surprise me.
10-4. Let's start with some movie news while we're on this train.
Yeah, fair enough.
Movies.
So talking about Michael B. Jordan from beforehand. If you've seen the movie before called Chronicles,
I have.
which I honestly enjoyed it. I liked it.
Mhm.
The
Wait.
concept
Me
was
too.
all that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Was
Tape.
Michael B. Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the pictures?
in there? Yeah,
He's in
I've
it.
seen it. I didn't realize he was in it.
He was that black guy. He was that black guy in the movie.
Yes, he was. I guess he was that black guy.
And the funny thing is, he's the popular black guy. That
Someone had to
Spoiler-
be popular, and it wasn't gonna be the other two fucking losers.
true, but at the same time, like he, as any other movie, they would they had to kill him off later on in the movie. Anyways,
Fuck.
spoiler alert. It's been out for years. It's too late.
Good luck
I
killing
have-
You
Superman.
haven't seen it, Jay.
I was gonna say a really cruel joke, but you know what? No, let's not go there.
Mm-mm.
Let's not do it.
All right. You know that there was a cruel joke that could have gone here.
Uh-huh.
Either laugh or be glad it wasn't said, depending on your approach to those. We'll move on.
Barry Edmonton commented saying Chronicle was super rad, and yes, it was.
Yes, it was. It was very good.
Yeah.
110%.
But yeah,
Right
if
up there
you
with,
go ahead.
right up there with Brightburn in terms of like subversions of superhero tropes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which it-
Super 8.
Mm-hmm. It had an interesting concept too, of like how they were able to find this mysterious, I think meteorite or something like that, underground with all that stuff. But like nonetheless, they are getting a Chronicles 2, which is in development currently, but it's going to be a little bit different. Actually, quite a lot different. So the difference with this is that the cast, or the main, I guess, the characters this time around, is going to be female led instead. And then it's going to be set
Oh?
10 years after the first film as well. So we're going to be going a little bit into the future. Not future, but like, past of like what it was set.
Not too
Isn't
distant
the-
future.
Yeah.
Isn't the penultimate fight like those two guys just throwing down in like the downtown portion of a city?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the movie ends
feel
with it's Goku versus Vegeta at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna have a significant effect on how this next movie's gonna have to go.
Most
I've got-
likely.
We're gonna be like,
got a
all right, we've got
question.
superpowers. time people had superpowers, they did stupid shit.
Go ahead, Red.
My question is, do we have a director for this yet?
Not that I've seen. All that was said is just that it was in development. There's nothing specific.
That
There was
means they've
only
got
talks.
a version of a script. Got it.
Exactly, yeah. So it's being worked on slowly. But from quoting from the Forbes, I think article, the quote is, "It's going to deal with fake news and real news and cover-ups. More interestingly, it's the next generation getting these powers that are corruptive." So basically, New Age gets powers, and we're gonna see how that like concept works with like compared to like how before it was us. If it was like Superman or Spider-Man, we're gonna see it now if that was with the younger gen of people getting the abilities and stuff like that.
Oh, I hope
All
y'all like to get political. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna get political. Anyway.
Johnson, we did a movie. Have you seen Chronicle? No.
No.
That, but part 2.
Go watch it
You know
and then
what?
come back here and we'll talk.
You know what? You're getting a raise.
you
know what? 50 million. Take it.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, you're getting my mansion. You can stay there for the time being. You know what? No, you can keep it. You own it.
Here, have my desk. You know what?
Have you
Just
met
have
my
desk.
wife? I think
Here.
you two would really get along.
The wife. Keep on
Here,
forgetting.
have my desk. Have my office. You know what? Just have my life. Here.
And the shit part was I was gonna make that joke table, but I didn't know if it was gonna sound good, so I'm glad you did it.
Here.
So
Can I
what
see
I'm
your
here
social?
for.
Can I see your social insurance card? Sure. Here, take that one. Take this one. Your money now. Bye.
We
Y'all like
lives.
benefits?
You're getting benefits, motherfucker. Like,
Oh, that
But
was
yeah.
that. I just took 32 grand of your debt. Oh, awesome. Bye.
I'll get started on it right now.
Oh god. Oh man.
That's
But
cool.
yeah. So that was like just the latest news of recently. I think just midweek or like earlier this week.
Mhm.
But I was like, oh, that's something. So this is just again in progression of like we just gotta wait and see who gets the casting and then like who's directing it. So it just gotta wait for it to see what happens and all that.
As always.
Yeah.
You got some news. You got some anime news now.
Oh boy, I got some anime news for you.
Mhm.
So you nerds like Crunchyroll. Most people like Funimation.
I've seen a
right?
Funimation or two, yeah.
Right. People also questionably have heard of Sony. And then, with
Hey, speaking of
acquisition
Spider-Man
other-
trailers,
right? So Sony does own Funimation as of like through AT&T deals and all that stuff. So that's how they've been acquired a while back. So don't worry about that. But as of recently, and if you haven't heard about this, Funimation and Crunchyroll have officially solidified their merger as of yesterday, as of yesterday afternoon. So
We
the
tight
deal, the deal, and the pricing. The deal of the money that was given for this was a whopping like a huge number, dude.
What's the number?
where's this number?
I gotta find it. I did not write it down, but it's up there. I can tell you that.
Drum roll here.
Is it in the billions?
I think so.
I'm
it's
gonna
a
guess
big.
now. Wild Shot in the Dark, 2 billion.
I think it's higher than that, Loki.
Yeah.
I think. I have to double check
That's
because I
more than
remember
some
seeing a number.
country's GDP. Stop.
Stop!
Let me just find it because I don't want to like off script it and be like, oh, it was this number, but when it was actually an actual number.
Yeah, no, it's important to be correct about things. We pride ourselves on at least approximate accuracy here at the Nerd Crusade.
Exactly. Oh, let me find this thing. Oh no, okay. So it's pretty much close to it. I thought it was a higher number, but the purchase price from the article saying for the transaction is 1.175 billion, subject to customary working capital and all the stuff, yada yada. Not to worry about that.
So yeah, 2. Yeah.
So roughly, around 2 billion. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I thought I saw another number, but that was just me, I guess. Because I thought it was some bigger sale, and I was like, "Whoa, y'all are really going for this." But there was in the comments or someone who posted in the quoting of Funimation's Twitter mentioning that from the article saying our goal is to create a unified anime subscription experience as soon as possible. So anybody who has a Funimation or Crunchyroll subscription, just hang on tight. They're gonna work on something to either merge them together or like make sure that if you have either one, I guess that it'll still work as one united like subscription, I guess. But
Force you to pay $49.99 a month or your life every year for a subscription to watch anime.
oh my god.
Yeah, the one thing that I hope that stays from this deal is the simuldub,
Mm-hmm.
because the one anime that I've been hanging on to is Digimon Adventure 2020,
Mm-hmm.
the newest version of that, and simuldub, awesome.
Is that on Crunchyroll, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
It'd most likely have to, because Funimation is taking like literally anything from those guys and then bringing them over. So
Get an
they're
Amazon
literally-
Fire Stick.
but they're also basically it's just like think about it like the Disney Fox merger, basically like that in a sense.
Or
Like
you can get yourself an Amazon Fire Stick. I'm just saying.
more
money.
We're
I'm
owned
just
by
saying-
Amazon. Go get an Amazon Fire Stick.
I'm just saying that I have eliminated my subscriptions because of that.
Fair enough.
Keep that in mind.
We fund the
Also,
things that we like.
It has
Shall
everything
start
on there that you
investing in a
like.
boat?
What was the table?
Shall start investing in a boat, learn how to sail. That might help.
Damn.
You have options, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
That is true. But yeah, so soon we'll maybe see something with the unified companies. I don't know exactly when that was happening. Obviously, as I
That's
said in the
gonna
quote,
take
it's gonna
time.
it's gonna take a little bit of time. So literally, you know what? As a guess, I'm assuming we'll see something, but like maybe next year, like holiday season, if anything.
Oh, what I would say is everything's not going to be ironed out and one site, one app, or whatever till 2023 at least.
Yeah, if anything.
You think that far? Maybe. I don't know. They have a lot of time to work on shit from home or even in an office nowadays. I just give it within the year. Not this year, but like within
Next year.
2022.
Yeah. That's what I was like. I was spitballing like at least by holiday season, just to give it like enough like time, right? So then they can edge out the kinks and all that stuff. But like, or
Yeah,
iron
I
out the kinks. Sorry.
I have a feeling these guys will probably work on it for the next 8 months here on out.
Yeah,
So I
someone
think
on high command is going to come down the office and be like, "Get me one app now."
And I'll tell you right now, like the big seasons for anime usually hit there's stuff that releases in the summer and stuff usually comes out like fall. So like if they're smart, they'll get it ready for like September, October.
Well, and besides too, let alone it being a Western company, but like Japan is gonna be on that shit so freaking fast
And
now.
also, Crunchyroll had the Anime Awards, so I'm hoping that Funimation just takes that over. But I've heard a thing or two about Funimation not being the kindest company to work with.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's the questionable part too. So like how things will now go with everything, right? So
Well, if you take a note from Blizzard, you fire everybody and just hire new guys. That's all.
is that what Blizzard did?
I mean, I'm not saying much, but I mean, like a lot of people have been leaving either by choice or not by choice.
As of recently, with the whole situation.
Yeah, dude. The guy who was supposed to be working on Diablo 4 and some other shit left not too long ago. So like they all sorts of fucked up.
Wild, bro.
Yeah, man, they're all fucked up right now. So I mean,
I didn't know that. I don't know he was one of those guys too. Damn.
Anyway, we will continue more of the that conversation a different time. What we will do now, though, is we're gonna run ourselves a little ad. If you don't want to see the ad, you can be like our good buddy Hoculus and hit that subscribe button and use that Twitch Prime. You know, support the Fire Stick, support our overlord Jeff Bezos. We want to send him to space again. With that in mind, we'll see you in 60.
all hail Lex Luthor.
I
All right.
accidentally won some internet drama today.
Oh,
Yeah, I got into a half-assed argument while I was at work. And it was just kind of like my phone hidden from where my supervisor couldn't see it, and I was just like one-handed typing. But alas, this person who had already been on thin ice with the moderators there ganged up on me with another person, and they have now been booted from the server, and I feel really good about it.
that's what happens when you're acting like a little bitch.
It's true. It's
Ooh,
true.
bitch.
Get better taste. Stop being stupid. Have better opinions.
Yeah, man.
It's true.
Get good, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I don't want bad things for people, I swear. Just people who suck.
I do. But I'm an asshole, so you know.
These things happen.
If you're
gonna
gonna
say
come at
something
my-
before I talk.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and button mash a thumbs up. if you want to swing by when we have a new video, web up the sub button. Oh, and while you're at it, hit the bell to be notified by.